Hi guys, so in this exercise, as usual, you have to identify the tenses I have put in those English expressions, take the infinitive and put it in the right tense according to what you have here. Pause the video, take your time, I'll mark in a few seconds. Okay, let's go. So he's pretending, that's your present tense with an RE verb. So you need to put il. Then copy that, but without the RE, so il prétend, and then put the appropriate ending for the present tense with il, and for an RE verb, there's actually no ending, so you just leave it like that. Il prétend, he's pretending, or he pretends. Next one, she has left. That's a perfect tense, but the verb partir is in the Vandertramps list, so you need to be careful here. You can't say word for word, she has left. You have to say she is left. So she is or she has left. Elle. Then the part for is est. And then you follow the normal process to form your past participle. So take off the IR, like that, and put an I instead. But because it's a Vandertramp, you need to agree this past participle with the subject, which is feminine. So you need to put an I. Elle est partie, she has left. Next one, we have a near future. They are going to meet. I put each other between, or each other's actually, between brackets because it's a reflexive verb that I want you to use. So they are going. It doesn't matter if you pick il or elle, it doesn't make a difference in this case. So they, ils, are going. That's the verb to go in the present tense for now. So it's vont, ils vont. And then the rule says verb to go in the present tense plus infinitive. Your infinitive, it's all of that. You need to be careful about the reflexive pronoun here and make sure you match it with the subject pronoun. But in this case, it doesn't change. So, ils vont se rencontrer. They are going to meet each other. Each other's. Sorry, I never know if I should put an S or not here. Next one, we enter the year 9 content here. We have a simple future. I will accomplish. You start with I, but you have a vowel here, so just put an apostrophe, don't put the I. Then the rule says for the simple future of IR verbs, you copy the infinitive as it is, and you put the ending for je of that tense, so simple future, it's AI. J'accomplirai, I will accomplish. Next one, you have a conditional, and it's an IR verb again, and I want you to use vous. So vous. Once again, the rule says copy the infinitive as it is, so avertir. And then you need the conditional ending for vous, so vous avertiriez, that's an I-E-Z. It does sound look funny, but I think it's right. Vous avertiriez. Yep, it does sound right. It's just that we're not used to use the vous. We are entering the GCSE content now. So we use to lose weight. To lose weight, it's all of this is in that infinitive. So you need to put that first in the nous form of the present tense for your imperfect. So yeah, you can see here, it's good. So nous. Then if I want the present, I copy my infinitive without the IR and I put ISS ONS, scratch the ONS, scratch the nous, and then you pick the pronoun I want you to use, so it's nous again in this case. Write down your stem. And I want now the ending for the imperfect with nous, which is IONS, nous maigrissions. We used to lose weight, or we were losing weight. Next one, I had worked. That's a pluperfect. So I had, that's the bit in the imperfect tense for your auxiliary, so it's j'avais. And then this is your past participle that you need to form with this infinitive. So take off the ER, put an E accent. J'avais travaillé, I had worked. Next one, number 8. That's a perfect infinitive. So après, oh, well, there you go, I started. After having spread, après is after. Having, that's your infinitive avoir. And then spread, you form it with this infinitive, and it's regular. So take off the RE, put the ending for past participle in RE, which is you, après avoir répandu, after having spread. While corresponding, that's a present participle, and I need to put this infinitive to start with in the nous form of the present tense. So, nous, take off the RE, put the ending for RE verbs in the present tense with nous, that's ONS, take off ONS, take off nous, you have your stem, while is translated by en, then you put your stem down, and you put your present participle ending, which is ant, en correspondant, while or by corresponding. Then you have an imperative to give an order. So if I want to say define, I need to put that with the present ending for tu or for vous, so I'll do both. If you want the tu version, the singular version, or the informal version, you take off your IR and you put the IS, which matches usually the tu form. So that's it. Define, if you're talking to one person, défini. But if you want the plural or the formal version, you need to take off the IR and put ISS, EZ. Définissez. There you go. Next one, it's a subjunctive, so c'est possible or il est possible, which sounds better. Il est possible. I'm starting to translate here que. I hadn't put which pronoun I wanted you to use, so I'll do both. But first thing to do, I need to put that infinitive in the they form of the present tense. So il, doesn't matter if it's il or elle. Take off the er, put ent, then take off ent, take off il, and you have that. So if I want to say that we arrive with nous, que nous, then I put my stem that I found here and the subjunctive ending for nous, which is IONS, and I'm going to write it above because I have space. If I want the on version, I need to be careful. Let me just do that. I need to be careful because I have an E and on is starting with a vowel, so I need to start like that. Then take your stem here and put the ending for on in the subjunctive, that's an I. So, il est possible qu'on arrive or il est possible que nous arrivions. Both work, so that's fine. A-level content now for the end. You have a past historic here with the verb to talk. They talked. So, il or elle, it doesn't matter. In this tense, it won't make a difference. So, take off the ER and put the ending for the past historic with they, which is an unusual one. It's E accent, what we call grave, accent grave. So E-R-E-N-T. Ils parlèrent, that's the past historic to say they talked. Next, we have a future perfect. So he, il. You need to put that auxiliary in the simple future. So with il, that's il aura. And then your past participle here, take off the re and put the ending for past participle in re, which is you, il aura confondu. Then I would have washed with the verb laver, more or less the same drill. You put your pronoun with an apostrophe because there's a vowel coming now. So would have, that's the conditional. Your auxiliary is in the conditional, so that's j'aurais, AIS. If it was AI, if it were, sorry, if it were AI, it would be a simple future, so you need the S. And then for that past participle, you need to take off the ER that is here and put an E accent. J'aurais lavé, I would have washed. And that's it, guys. So I hope that went well. See you later.